Almost done. 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 Ready. Ready. We're done. Almost done. Ready. Ready. Almost done. Ready. Almost done. Almost done. Almost done. Almost done. Almost done. Ready. Ready. We're done. Almost done. Ready. Ready. We're done. Hello. 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 Almost done. Ready. Almost done. Almost done. Hello. Ready. Ready. We're done. Almost done. Almost done. Ready. Ready. We're done. Almost done. Ready. Almost done. Ready. Ready. We're done. Almost done. Almost done. Almost done. Almost done. set. Almost set. Ready. 180 was hot. Almost set. Ready. 180 was hot. Almost set. Ready. Almost set. Ready. 180 was hot. Almost set. Ready. 180 was hot. Almost set. Ready. Almost set. Ready. 180 was hot. Almost set. Ready. 180 was hot. Shanahan. Shanahan. Shanahan.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday Night Primetime showdown. It's the Arizona Cardinals and the Dallas Cowboys. Well, it's official. We reached the halfway point of the regular season. Still a lot of work left to do, though, as we're away in week 9. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
And they're going to run for the first time now with the rookie from Boise State. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Go! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles!
From the 37. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Third down, 1 yard to go. Quick pass, right side, complete. It's a kickoff up 11. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Ready, set!
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Let's go now! Ready!
Quick throw to the left is complete. And this makes it to around the 43-yard line. Tackle made by Trey Amos.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Come on, come on! Hey! 19 Tiger! 19 Tiger! Let go!
From the 43. Jumped off to his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of him just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Cowboy 80! Ready!
They give left side to Genty. He scrapes together a yard at most. It's second down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
This is Genty on second. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
3rd and 6.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Here we go, here we go! 70 Timberwolves! Let's go!
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70!
From the red zone now. Forced it, trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Well, we're already seeing his legs going to be a factor in this contest. But I'll tell you what, Kate, if pressure's going to be on him like that, he's going to have to put his running back cape on and really use his ability to escape and keep things moving forward.
It's his running back. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Cardinals going nickel here, 3rd down.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Here's Willis to the air. Pass is hauled in by the running back.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, In a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
They're going play action. That's cut beyond the marker. It'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. First and goal.
70.
He'll throw it yet again. Escapes the pocket. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Touchdown! The Cowboys finish up an excellent opening series. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's first and 10. Now running here with Jaden Blue. And powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be second and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's second and 4. There's the fake. Here's Nix. He fires one deep down the middle. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
No connection on the last play, and out third down. Shotgun snap to Nix. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable in an incomplete.
Takes this in at the 25. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35.
At their own 36-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, first and 10. First play is going to be a give to Genty. And he stops quickly here, 2 yards on the play. We've got second and 8.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Here's second and 7. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Throwing on third and long. That's complete to Bowers outright. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Cowboys out in front. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. Direct snap to the young man. He's going to push for it. And the fake works to perfection. First down.
certainly not afraid to get aggressive when the situation calls for it. Cut the coverage unit sleeping and burn them with a surprise play.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Willis. Going left side, Bowers has it. And not much doing. He's stopped quickly.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
From the 38. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a Cowboys first down. Willis to throw it. Got a man. Bowers has it. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
At the 6-yard line.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Ready?
Called in again. It's Bowers. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They are throwing it again. And he will score. It's a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Carlson's extra point is good. And the Cowboys double their lead to 14.
Cowboys 14. Cardinals nothing.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff.
Carlson set to kick off.
Here comes Williams on the return. Things going well so far. And the work already half done thanks to that run back. They're taking over at midfield.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on the short field. And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. He lofts one deep, center of the field. Trying to float that one in. The defender's there for the interception. Picked off by Will Johnson. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives them a first down.
Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Check smash, check smash. Press all 80. Ready?
Giving this to Genty. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Cowboy 80.
Back to Genty. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Willis now. Completed to his running back. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
On the set.
They're now set for first and 10.
Here we go. 19 Lions. 70. Go.
Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Red. Cowboy 80.
From the 18 on second down. Which is the 2-minute warning from AT&T. The Cowboys leading near the break. Third down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 18. 5 in. Buffalo 18. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Savon Rebel with the pick.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. You get in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage, baiting the quarterback into the throw. And you got to sail that one into the stands. Touchdown or check down. You can't possibly give an interception in that situation. Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Mix again on second and 10. Completed over the middle. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
There has been a constant for tight ends through the decades. From Kellen Winslow to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. When you are big and you've got length and use your body against those defenders, even double coverage can't stop you.
It is caught at the 20. It's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals make it a one-score game before halftime. York tacks on that extra point. And the Cardinals chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive.
On the jump.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, first and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve complete. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Set. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Here's Willis. This ball's cut by Bowers. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up third.
Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Ready, set.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Here's Willis to the air. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Takes it in at the 21. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Out of the gun, it's Nix. And there's a catch for Luther Burden. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. The Cardinals are going to use the last of their timeouts. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Nix looking to throw. That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Throwing again, here's Nix. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. They'll throw again. Nix. He puts everything behind this one. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals earn the chance to tie before halftime.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
York now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cardinals tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Returning in from the 16. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
At their own 31-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. They'll throw it. He launches this one up, looking deep to the right side. He's got it inside the 10. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, so they can try for some points going into the break.
Ready.
Here comes the final play of our first half. Throwing here just before halftime. He's got it! And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Tight end in motion left. Nix now on 1st and 10. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. Devin Lloyd making the play.
Nix's pass intercepted.
And it doesn't matter who gets that ball to start the second half because he picks it off on the very first play.
I wonder at halftime, down there in that locker room on the whiteboard, if that defensive coaching staff just said simply, go get the ball. It's exactly what they do, and it totally changes the complexion of this second half.
19-18.
And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 22-yard line.
2nd and 3 now.
Go! Cowboy 80.
Throwing from the gun here. Buys time, rolling right. He's running with it. And this one only manages the arm before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
Positive yardage is positive yardage, and he gets what he can before protecting himself and getting out of bounds. But it still leaves him a little bit short of the first on what looked like a broken play.
Ready, set.
And there's an extra DB out there on the field now for the Cardinals. 3rd down coming.
70,
He's inside the 10. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys grab the lead on their first series of the half. They broke out the design run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, KQB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an
He
offensive...
lost the football. Oh, man, lucky break there. He falls on it himself. We nearly saw their problems really start to snowball following that touchdown.
You could feel, even up in the booth, a full-on panic there for just a moment. But he did make sure it never overwhelmed him. He picks the ball back up. May have cost him some yards. Didn't cost them the possession.
Dumps it off to his running back. Space past the 35. Rolling into enemy territory. And he will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop-back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
And with a nice game, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
But looky here, you don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. They motion a receiver left. Nix with it on 1st. Escapes out to the left. He's keeping it. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
Oh, boy. And this was doomed from the start. Left the pocket in search of greener pastures. Things weren't much better on the other side.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Nix. Finds him over the middle. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Shotgun snap and give to Blue. And he takes this down close, up to the 3. Give him 4 on that play, so now they've got 2nd and goal.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play first and goal situations too, because a run like that now will lead.
And for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals can tie it up after hitting pay dirt in the third. You're good on the point after. And the Cardinals tie this game at 21. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Short kick here, fielded at the 17. They'll have decent field position to begin with. He'll block. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. Starting out trips right here. First and 10. Willis to throw it. Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Here's his running back. And progress finally halted after he picks up a chunk.
And I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers, it's awesome with tight ends, but when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be first down, Dallas. Who set it down for him at the 38.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Willis now. They'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, so this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely. When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
60, man. Hey, man. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Here he is on third and long. Johnson finds the football complete. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. What a play on 3rd and 13. And this drive will indeed continue.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Still sticking with the passing game. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. Not on the same page with his tight end. So it'll be second down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete. Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better and making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Rig alert, 79 Broncos.
Throw is Willis. Pass it down close. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. They get 19, and now they're going to have first and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down, and nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
Rig, 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Cowboys take a lead just before the end of the third. Just a great effort there from him, Brock, to take it upon himself, embrace the initiative, and turn that drive into 6.
You know, Kate, there was a day when you were watching Steve Young, Randall Cunningham, and that felt like a bonus touchdown. But that's not today. It feels like every quarterback's got to be able to score, be a dual threat on the ground. It's part of an offense every single team relies upon.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They just get the play off. As that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Cardinals ball, and they could use a score. They come into the 4th trailing. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Nick Snap to throw. Setting up the running back screen. This is not going to get it done on 3rd down. They catch him behind the line. This goes for a loss.
Not terribly complicated on this one. Just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the 1st, and apparently little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
The Cowboys signaling for their 1st time out. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. 4th and forever coming up. Desperation time here. Escapes the pocket. Complete right side. Burton has it. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. And they drag him down just in time. He's shy of that marker. We've got a turnover on downs. They've got 1st down from the 31.
70 Lions.
Shotgun give here to Genty. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Seven Pirates. Buffalo 18.
2nd and 13. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on. So that's when you chalk up to the pressure, earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
It doesn't doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
He's brought down just inside the 25.
Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Cardinals into formation. It's first and 10. There's the fake. Here's Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
6 yards.
The call play action would have been better to actually give it to him on a carry right there, Kate. The front was fooled for about a split second, if that. And that play call ended up working in their favor as it leads to a sack.
After the sack, another pass on second down. Flush out now to his left. Oh, they're on it, and he's dropped again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage. Set him up now with third down.
Some squads you just see love to do this, Kate, and I've got so much respect for defensive coordinators who late in the game, instead of playing prevent, they step up the aggression meter. Back-to-back sacks puts this offense and this quarterback way off.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Cowboys get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
I'll admit, man, I got to admire the guts, the willingness to continue to challenge the coverage, even with 2 interceptions already. But there's his third strike. And no, it's not baseball, but he definitely has to be smarter with what he's doing with the football.
And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
3-yard line.
Here we go. 60 Vikings. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Play action on first down. Completed to his running back. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up second down at the Cardinals' 38-yard line.
And off to Genty. And they find him after just a yard. And it's third down.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A gain of a yard on the play brings up third and 4.
60 Maverick. 70 Timberwolf. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Mustang 19. Ridge. 79 Broncos. Warriors 70. Ready.
Here's Willis to the air. Has him on the quick hitter. This does not get it. Left in short field, but the defender is there to force this fourth down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
The lead looks safe, but the pedals staying down. They're going for this.
Come on. Hit, Dragon 6, Viking 18. 18, Pioneer. 19, Lion.
To throw, here's Willis. It's complete. This is Bowers. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. His third through the air this game. Carlson to tack on the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cowboys take a 3-possession lead.
Cardinals 21.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff.
Carlson set to kick off.
And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35.
35-yard line.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. First and 10 coming up. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. And they pick him off again. Nick Cross has it. And the Cowboys take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
I'll hear a lot lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He's fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Cowboys nearing their 6th win this season. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Genty from the gun. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage, so 3rd down now.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB's going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Short pass brought in. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
They'll come up 1st and 10. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. They have themselves another 1st and 10.
Hey, check that. Come on, go street. Crack all 80. Ready.
Running left is Genty. And they'll stop him after a short gain to the 13. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. Arizona goes ahead and calls its 2nd timeout. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Here we go. Tap the 50. Tap boy 80.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Rolling left, buying some time. Gets out of trouble. And they don't get any help on this 2nd down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
You know, sometimes, and you've heard this from a lot of the great coaches, know when to lose a battle to win the war. And that time, just simply not taking a loss, pretty big deal for the offense.
On 3rd down, Genty. Decent work on the run, but not enough for the first. The stop is made in time. It's 4th and short.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Looks like they want to squeeze every point they can out of this game. Field goal team is out there. A very short kick here from the right hash. So it's a win for the Cowboys. And this is exactly how they wanted to go into that bye week, partner, with a victory and some positives to build on in that nice extra time off. So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Cowboys are winners as we say so long from Dallas.